Hello everyone, this is Debbie Henderson from Debbie's Designs. Welcome to my tea time and a card. Let me just straighten out my computer here a little bit, or my phone. Okay, wait, no, it's still crooked, you guys. I think I went the wrong way. Let's try that. There, that's better. It always freaks me out when I can see these lines going across and they're crooked. I'm almost perfect, so I'm going to leave it alone. So welcome to Tea Time and a Card, my weekly card class. I'm going to be doing 2 cards with you tonight. And I'm using the Country Bouquet stamp set and coordinating punch. And I'm using some really pretty paper tonight. I'm going to dig it out for you, show you the full sheets because I've already cut them up. Now these are foil sheets. They're called dry brushed metallic specialty paper. You can see that this one has Cajun craze and petal pink in it. It's so pretty. It's got the gold foil, of course. And then this one is soft succulent, and it also has the gold foil in it. So I'm using both sheets. I'm doing 2 cards because I wanted to show you both sheets tonight. And if you missed it in the catalog, it's actually on page 43. It's with the Delicate Desert Suite. You can see that it also coordinates with the Delicate Desert designer paper. It's got the same colors. And then the Country Bouquet bundle is right at the beginning of the catalog. You can see the punch of the stamp sets. This is a big sweet collection. It's got 2 packages of designer paper, ribbon, some sequins. So all of this you can get with 1 item number when you enter that in the store. So let me go ahead and show you the 2 cards that I'm going to make. They're 2 identical cards, but like I said, they use each of the sheets of paper that I showed you. So they're like this. This is just a 1 layer. So I got the white on the back so you can stamp a sentiment or write a message. And then this little piece comes out. It's got a little pocket. And the same with this one. Just a cute little Valentine's card. And you could always, I didn't on this one because I thought this could be used as a bookmark, but you could always put a white piece on the back of this also and do some stamping. So you have different options. So let me show you what I'm using for products. I'm using the Time Worn 3D embossing folder. That's the embossing that you see on the gold foil right here. It's got some letters and words in it. It's really cute. For inks, I've got Balmy Blue and Petal Pink. Now, even though the color described in this one is soft succulent, I feel that it's more of a bluish tone. So that's why I went with the Balmy Blue. I've got the Satin Edge ribbon in gold. Very pretty ribbon. It's got gold, 2 lines of gold in it. And then I am using this die from the Scalloped Contours die. So it would be number 3, the one right in the middle. Now let me bring in my layers. I'm just going to move some stuff around here. I've already gone and cut some of the stuff ahead of time. So we've got the base 5.5 by 4.25. We've got basic white 5.25 by 4. Designer paper 5.25 by 4. Now I gotta dig my ruler out. This is for the pull-out portion, and that is 4.25 by 3. This is just a scrap piece. I've already cut 1 corner off to do my pocket. I'm going to use the other corner. And then we've got the gold foil, 3.25 by 3.25. And then I've already gone ahead and pre-cut. So you'll see that I have the same measurements. And this was Balmy Blue. This is Petal Pink. And I've got all of the same layers. So quite a few layers. And then for my stamping, I'm going to set these aside. For all of the stamping, the little hearts, I just set scrap, Petal Pink, Balmy Blue, a little piece of each designer paper, and then some white. the first thing I want to do just to get it out of the way is to do the embossing. Now, normally I could have just used one of these and cut it in half, but when I do that, when I flip this over to use on another card, the words would be upside down. So I actually had to do these, and I can use the other half for another card. So let me bring in my machine. Whoops. I just closed you guys out. Okay, there you are. I thought I closed my Facebook out. Okay, now let me go ahead. I'm going to do one at a time because there's not enough room to fit them both. I'm going to make sure it's nice and straight because you have some letters and words there. So you want to make sure it's nice and straight. And I'm going to show you just what the little bit of embossing does. Look at the difference between these two. It just adds so much by doing the embossing. Okay, I'm going to do the second one. And I'll be all done with my machine. Okay, so let's set that aside. Now I'm going to bring in my paper trimmer, and I need to cut this way so that my letters will be correct. I just need to make sure these are facing the right direction. So we're going to cut this diagonally. And like I said, I will use this for something else. Now this is what I mean by the lettering right here. If I go to use this on another card, it's upside down, so I can't use it that way. Okay, now make sure this one is right side up. Okay, there's my two pieces. Now I'm going to bring everything in for the cards. And I'm going to work on the card base first. I'm going to put these aside. I'm going to bring in both of the card bases. So we've got the petal pink. And I'm going to glue. Now this is a little slippery on this side, so I'm going to use liquid glue on that. It's just easier. Sometimes you go to run your tape dispenser and it slides. Okay, so there's the first one. And these are really quick to make, you guys. Once you get everything cut out, it's really quick. Of course, you guys all think I'm quick anyway. Okay, there's my second one. Now we're going to work on the pocket. So this is where I'm going to get my trimmer. And I've already gone ahead. I'm going to cut these at the same time. I've already gone ahead and made my measurement at 3.5. So you'll see 3.5 pencil mark and 3.5. I'm going to put these together and cut on those two marks. So there's my two pockets. And I'm going to glue those in place with tear and tape. Let me find my end. So I'm going to put tear and tape on the bottom and on both flat sides. I'm going to do the same thing on this one. I figured it would be just as easy to make two cards at the same time so I could show you both papers. You know, sometimes we miss some of the products in the catalog, and I thought maybe this would be something that you guys missed seeing. Okay, there's my petal pink. I'm going to line that up even in the corner. So there's my first one. And these are not your normal Valentine's colors, but I thought with the blue it'd be perfect for a masculine Valentine. And then of course the pink goes well anyway. Okay, there's that. Now I need to glue the gold foil. And again, I'm going to use liquid glue. Only because there's a lot of embossing, a lot of bumps. When there's a lot of bumps on my embossing, I always use liquid glue. But look how pretty the gold foil is with the gold foil that's on the specialty sheets. Okay, there's my 2 pockets. Now we're going to work on the 2 inserts. So we're going to glue these in place. And that's just going to go right in the center. Oh, for those of you guys watching this on Facebook, didn't you like all of the projects that everyone came up with for the winter sampler? I was so happy to see so many of you join in. It was nice to see everybody's different versions. Okay, now we need to do some cutting. So I'm going to bring all my scraps over. We're going to do a blue heart. And the pink one. And let's see what else I need. I need 2 white ones. And then I'm going to, on the other 2, I need to stamp first. I'm going to bring in my inks. So Balmy Blue and Petal Pink. And I'm going to get my chamois because I'm going to have to clean that in between. I'm going to go ahead with the open heart one first. So let's do Balmy Blue. And then we're going to do Petal Pink. And let's see, now what I need is the little flower image. We're going to do the same thing. Just kind of added that in the middle. And then Petal Pink. And now we can cut those hearts out. You can tell I re-inked my ink pads. Look how much darker that is. Okay, now what else do we need? We need to put some little hearts on this one. So that's the one with the 2 hearts. Petal Pink and Balmy Blue. And then the last thing is the sentiments. I might as well do all of the stamping. So this is the With Love. And I'll do one on the other end. Okay, that takes care of all of the stamping. So let me grab my cutter. I'm going to cut this as close to the lettering as I can. I am going to make them a little skinnier. I'm just trying to make them as small as I can because I'm trying not to cover a lot of the hearts. I want to leave some of that color peeking out. So I've been doing this a lot lately. Without measuring, I just cut as close as I can to the lettering. Okay, so there's all my pieces. Now let's see if we can puzzle this together. So let's start out with, we're going to do the white heart first. It's going to go right here. Now this is all flat, only be cut, and you guys know dimensional. Oh yes, I did use dimensionals on my sentiment. But this slides into the pocket, so you want to keep it as flat as you can. Okay, there's this heart. So I did use dimensionals, but only on the little sentiment. Okay, now we're going to do the blue one. Look how quick I'm going. Speedy Gonzalez. Okay, there's all of my hearts. I just want to make sure they're nice and flat. And I'm going to bring in my mini dimensionals. But aren't these projects so elegant looking with the gold foil? They're just so shiny and sparkly. Okay, now just need to add these in place, and I kind of put it off to the side just a tad. And there's number 2. And then I already made my bows. So I'm just going to bring in some glue dots. And we're going to glue that right at the top. So there's 1. And then the only other thing I need to do is to glue the white layer to the back of the card base. I didn't stamp on it yet because I wasn't sure what I was going to put on there. My bow's kind of wonky. Why is that doing that? There, I got it. Okay, there's my little inserts. And then we're going to glue a white panel on the back of each one. So let me just add the glue. And for those of you on Facebook, as always, I will pick a name tomorrow morning and someone will win 2 cards for Valentines. Okay, and then these just tuck in, and I'll leave these 2 untucked. So let me put these like so, and that like so. And there's my 2 cards for today. So if you guys are interested in, I'm just going to grab the paper in these 2 sheets. There's 4 sheets total that come in the package. And I'm going to give you the item number. It's item number 160837. So grab them while the mini catalog is still going. It's still going for a while, so you guys should have time to get those ordered if you missed them in the catalog. So thanks so much for joining me, everyone. I hope you enjoyed my pocket cards, and I will see you again next week. Have a good night and bye-bye.